Timmy, you've been out and about at the barrier draw this week, and you caught up with Adrian Brott.
Yeah, fully lit came second in the Epsom to Autumn Glow, and of course they've had a few seconds recently, Adrian and Gay, but what a mighty stable they are.
And we're ready to go. The Tab Epsom of 2025. Racing now, and Autumn Glow began nicely from the wide draw. There's plenty of pace there. El Costello's very handy. Peer going forward together with Pericles. Fully Lit is pushing through now, looking for the lead. Fully Lit at the 300, a narrow leader. Autumn Glow responding to pressure, and the mare hits the lead with Pericles into the clear. Autumn Glow gets a length and a half clear, and Autumn Glow remains unbeaten. She was born a winner. She's the real deal. Autumn Glow goes on to win her 7th race from as many starts, beating Fully Lit and Pericles.
Adrian, Fully Lit second in the Epsom. Can he go one better here?
Yeah, I hope so. Like, the horse is thriving. He's had a remarkable campaign. He's very deep into it. I think this might be his 10th run, this preparation, which is, you know, quite a different style of setup coming into this race, but that might set him apart.
Will he lead?
Yeah, I think from that draw, going to look to. He's drawn out wide and naturally got that on-pace pattern. He can be adaptable, but I think no doubt him being on speed's the best pattern for him, but it does look to be a strongly run race the way that everyone's drawn.
Shangri-La Springs also out wide.
Yeah, he's another natural on-pace horse. He's been on speed over some shorter and sharper trips, so stepping up here, naturally expect himself to be there. I think otherwise sort of going back is going to leave himself with too much to do, but if he can put himself up on pace, he'll run a much better race than what his odds will suggest.
Well, saying with the name, or at least the start of the name, Shangri-La Boy just pipped for that Group 1 last Saturday.
We're ready to go now in the Moden Shandon Spring Champion Stakes, and Shangri-La Boy hops straight to the front. Shangri-La Boy a length in front. Attica's going to make a last lunge. Attica, yes, got up, won the Spring Champion. Right on the wild, knocking off Shangri-La Boy.
Been an amazing preparation from him. Really proud of what he's been able to do. He's showed up at a Group 1 at just his 4th career start in his first preparation, and just went down narrowly to what looks to be a very good horse. Next preparation, again, exciting for him through the autumn.
What are you thinking?
Through the Randwick Guineas, Rosehill Guineas, and potentially through to a Derby, I think that's the type of horse that he can progress to, and I'd love to see him in 12 months' time lining up in a Cox Plate.
Gerringong also on the podium, second in the invitation.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a weekend of near misses for us in those big races. She races for Singo and some NRL legends there, so they had a great day out. You know, that's such a thrill. She bounced back, ran a career highlight for them, so we'll see her back in the autumn. Again, another one that'll be through those mares races, whether it be sort of through a Coolmore or a Queen of the Turf, but she deserves a big group victory next to her name at some point.
So much talk about Sedelius. Obviously, that's horse racing. Back for the autumn?
Yeah, I'd certainly like to see him back here. Horse is in great shape. He's just gone for a spell now. Obviously, the campaign for us cut short, so we're turning him around. Would love to see him aim up at a race like the Queen Elizabeth here in Sydney over the autumn. I think that'd be a lovely target for him.
Finally, the Golden Eagle, it's a big money race for 4-year-olds, and I love the charity angle.
Yeah, I think that's what separates this race and makes it so unique. Like the racing community or racing industry, I feel we do so much for the community as well, and I think this is one way to showcase that and a way to give back. So it's important that's recognised, the impact the industry does have and what we can do, and as I said, it's very special in that regard.
And the Everest, that atmosphere, unbelievable.
Yeah, hard to beat it. You know, it's been amazing to see the way that race has changed the landscape of Sydney racing over the carnival. How it's become such a feature and focal point for racing in Sydney. The way it's changed the demographic of people racing. So it's exciting for the future. That's what we need. We need game-changing races or events like that, and it certainly seems to be hitting the mark.
Oh yes, well the weather is absolutely beautiful here, nice and mild. We have had over 12 mil overnight, so we're racing on a soft 7, Jules.
And to be fair, given the springs in previous years, we've fared incredibly well this carnival. Today to be the only day really impacted so far by the rain, so we'll see how the forecast shapes for the rest of the day.